I'm Varsity.
And today we are going to be our commentators. The men's game is about to start any time now, and we are more than anxious for anticipating this game.
I think it's going to be a great game, a massive rivalry, Coventry and Warwick.
I find that funny, especially the part where it's literally on the same city.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Obviously we've got a really big crowd, a lot of Warwick fans, but we've also got Coventry representing on the right-hand side. You might be able to see a few of the Coventry fans in the shot on the right-hand side, and hopefully we're all good now in terms of the visuals. We've got everything back up and running.
I feel like there was a sense of a change of tone at the beginning when you can hear the male music.
That's right. Yeah, we had some rap and a bit of trap. So again, 4 quarters, 10 minutes each. The same rules apply, and we're just about to kick off. So this one might be a bit louder than the women's game. That's it. Okay, so we're starting with a Coventry ball. Got a good strong bench again, and joined by another assistant coach, Louis. Just recent shot, and it's down. So again, starting off strong, starting off a lot quicker than the women's game, but anybody would have caught that. Another 3-point shot attempt. So goes back break now, and really important for the men to start strong against this team. So a couple of missed threes there, one from the Warwick side, one from the Coventry side there. We're up by 3, and that's a good start. Yeah, it was a nice steal there from the Coventry player, Alvis. 3 points from Coventry again, and the fans, I don't think they're going to be quiet for this whole game. So if you're streaming, maybe we'll have to be screaming to even hear it. There was a really decent long 3 there from Warwick. Good strong play on the inside. You know, these bigs have got to make sure that they don't spend too much time in the paint on the offense, so you can get called for a foul if you're too many seconds in the paint if you're on the offense. Good strong play for man number 7. We've got the foul there, so it'll be a white ball. So quick pass in and a shot off. Didn't connect. It's a white ball back in. Again, there's only 8 seconds on the clock. We've got to get that shot off quite quickly. A little Warwick step there. It's a nice 2 from Warwick. Let's hope they don't get too many of those. Bit of confusion there, I think, with the rest of what the call was. And Warwick player there trying to get involved and call the travel, but there's a good defense there from Warwick. Strong play from us, but it's not quite enough. So they didn't get that 2 off immediately, but that was a really good rebound. Plus 2, and they'll get the free throw as well, so hopefully making it into a 3-point score. Substitution now for Warwick. And I'm sure probably lots of noise is about to occur. So, the score? Score is 7 to Warwick, 11 to Coventry. Just over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And that's the first dunk of the game from Coventry. No dunks in the women's game, but we're definitely going to get a few dunks in the men's game. And timeout Warwick. So how are you feeling about this just under 4 minutes of the first quarter?
I've got to say, it's a very competitive game. I said that about the women's game, but I feel it a lot more with this game.
Right.
The pressure and the intensity of which the players are playing, you can literally feel it. And they're countering every single shot.
I guess probably having a much bigger crowd as well. And again, Warwick being on home turf, Coventry being away from home, seeing the guys win, sorry, the girls win, the guys win. I think it really going to spur them on. They've got not as many fans, but we've got some fans here you can hear right now. And they're not going to want to lose, they're going to want to bring away the win and join the girls team and be able to celebrate that after this finishes. Yes, there's actually something psychological in the colour red, and it being about winning. But I think that we've got a nice kit here. We're in the white and blue. Got quite a few players in our team who are also part of the Coventry men's team. They play in the National Basketball League, which is in England. And you'll see that hustle there, and you'll see that hustle throughout the whole game from the men. On both sides, I'm sure. That's a foul. And he was in the act of shooting. So he'll go to the line for 2 shots. I feel like we might have slightly silenced to see the crowd. Just 2 from 2 from the line. I think there's all sort of hype, especially in the weeks leading up to Varsity, for all of the sports teams actually at the university. This is the difficulty with playing on a court where there are many more lines than just for basketball playing. So communication here is really important in defence, because if you've got those screens coming, you need to know. There's a couple of attempts in basket there, one from Warwick, one from Coventry, but neither succeeded. Now the good defensive stop there without fouling. Substitutions from Coventry, one from Warwick. So we've got their number 8 all in the play. One thing that always impresses me about the men's defence, from what I've seen anyway, is the togetherness that they've got. They've really started quite strongly with that in this game. Yeah. Okay, we've got another timeout. Want to update us on the score?
The score currently is Warwick 7, Coventry 16.
Just over halfway in the first quarter, and it's timeout to Warwick. So I guess we have to find out the history of this varsity between the men's side on Coventry, for Coventry, and for Warwick. I'm actually not quite familiar with the history, so during the half time, or maybe between the 2 quarters, first and the second, we'll find out.
We'll do our research.
Of course, it's been a bit of time since we've had a varsity because of the pandemic, so it's nice to be back, and I'm sure everybody's just really enjoying the opportunity to either play or to watch. So, Coventry ball. So that was a offensive foul. So that too will not count. Coach Rob looks slightly exacerbated by that call. But we're still 7-15. Doubled up. Two, so they got that rebound. A quick two for our number 11. If we can just keep nudging away like this, and you know, getting the stop, getting the rebound, getting in a 2 or 3. And as I say that, unfortunately, Warwick scored for it. So 10-17, just over 2 minutes left in the first. Very focused Coventry defence. So quick rebound, quick outlet. And 2 points for Coventry. So widening that gap again. Really great pass there from Duffy, but unfortunately didn't quite connect, and that's been turned over for Warwick. And you're not getting the ball pass in. Not right now. The Warwick players calling the play, and didn't quite drop them in there, but his teammate got the 2, so I guess he's probably not going to mind too much about that. So I believe that Coventry were called there for the foul. And we've had a substitution on both sides. So it's 12-19, we've got 40 seconds left. Let's see if the Warwick player gets this second free throw. And Warwick gets to pass this ball in. That's some good defence there. So unfortunately, the wrong choice there. Coventry got the block, and got quick substitutions for Coventry before the end of this quarter. In 29 seconds, it really doesn't seem like a lot, but actually you can score quite a lot of points in that time.
Yeah. They made it work for them.
Warwick are going to want to get points on the board before this quarter's out so that the deficit is not so big. Yeah, and they are doing that. I mean, now it's down to 4. There was a really good block there from the Coventry player, but unfortunately we did get the rebound and they got that and they were able to convert.
Very retaliated a lot faster than the women's team did.
Okay, so that's end of the first quarter.
Yeah, we're going to go on a short break and we'll be back with you when we resume the second one. Welcome back to the second quarter. I'm joined here with Varsity, and they're about to start any minute now. I'm willing to see how Coventry is going to recover from Warwick almost catching up with them.
Really great block there from number 12. There's no foul, but that's a red ball. Again, some really good defense there from Coventry. So that's a foul from number 13, so 2 free throw shots. I think that was quite a harsh call, actually. Yeah, Warwick have they've taken the opportunities, but we can't give too many of those away.
Coventry bounces back. But they have a lot of work to do. They don't want that to happen again. Almost immediately, a 1-point difference.
It was the right shot, but it just wasn't on target, unfortunately. And that shot was probably also the right shot, but not taken in the right way. So, good for Coventry, not good for them. We've got to reformulate now to make sure our defense is great. So that's the offensive foul. And we did exactly what we needed to do there. It looks like it hurt a little bit, but
It'll be alright.
he stopped the two, and that's the main thing.
And now work is in the... Oh!
No, they're still 1 point behind, but we've got to keep the concentration, we've got to keep that focus, make sure we're continuing to get the rebounds on both sides, and just play clever. We don't need to play too fast, I think, at the moment. I think just play clever. So he's drawn the foul there. He was in the act of shooting, so he'll go for two shots. So that actually wasn't two free throws. It was a white ball from the baseline. And that's a really decent steal. An interesting block. I believe that was a block with a foot rather than actual hand.
Yeah.
In the end.
Work is on steam tonight.
Again, they're going to feel both the home crowd advantage, but also the pressure. It's good strong defense there from Coventry. Another fast break. It's got timeout for Warwick. I think that was an important 2 points actually on the board.
So exactly what they needed.
Yeah, when we go back, there'll be a free throw as well. It'll be interesting to see how they come out after this timeout. Both sides. It's such a close game. Let's see if they kind of switch anything up. So we didn't find out, did we, between the quarters? But we will find out between the next quarters how the previous varsity was.
Yeah, and what the rivalry between the two teams were.
Yeah. So lots of different sports people in the crowd. I can see rugby. I can see cricket. Obviously, we've got the cheerleaders as well. We have the cheerleaders. They're somewhere around.
They're sitting down right now.
And just really great to see different people from different sports.
It's team spirit.
Yeah, coming to join in and be part of our team. Just a 2-point play, not a 3-point play. It's important now when screens are made that the other players call that so that you know that you've got a player in the way. and try and find your way around that, or if necessary, switch. That was a good block from the Warwick player. Couldn't quite convert that on that fast break. Another really good block, unfortunately for Coventry. So that's a travel that's called on the Coventry player.
What a game. You can literally feel the intensity right now.
How do you feel Coventry are doing specifically?
I feel like they are playing a good game, but if they want to be able to come out on top, they have to kind of up the amp, because Warwick is literally on their tail right now.
Yeah.
With the way they keep blocking.
It feels like Warwick have got the ball more than Coventry do.
Yeah, they have more possession over the ball, that's for sure. And that's something that Coventry needs to work on.
So that's 2 points on the board for Warwick.
Warwick.
So they've closed again. Deficit is only 1. And we're just under 4 minutes into the second quarter.
They keep closing in.
So that's 2 points and the foul.
But is it going to be enough to keep Warwick at bay?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's quite early in the game, isn't it? And they are pretty much neck and neck. There's a lot of noise now from Warwick. I do think that's probably a questionable refereeing call, but
I was going to say.
it'd be interesting to watch that one back. But in any case, there's no arguing that. So Warwick player is calling their particular play, doubling up.
Just like that, we're again. Leaving once more a 1-point difference between Warwick and Coventry.
A strong play there from Chima.
That was really good.
That's a good steal.
Is it a timeout?
Got some substitutions, and yeah, that's a timeout. It can seem a little messy at times, I think.
Can. With the way they're playing, it's only a matter of time for Warwick catch up. It wasn't like this with the women's game at all. I feel like Coventry women's team had more of an advantage over Warwick, but now it's like very close.
Again, I think with these teams, a lot of the players will be playing in the NBL. That experience, I think, does make games like this quite different. They have the experience of playing with the university side, but also with the National Basketball League side that they're in. And of course, with the university side, it also depends on essentially how long the players have been together. You know, sometimes it will be first years and second years, and they're still kind of getting to know one another really. And if you've got if you've got a team where actually there's quite a lot of players who are in their third year, maybe fourth year, they've been playing together for a longer period of time, there perhaps is a bit more synergy between the players.
It's a lot more fluid because they already know each other's playing styles.
So you just can't quite seem to land these free throws at the moment.
There's a lot of tension in the air right now. But will he be able to make the next one? And he does it. There's now a 4-point difference between Warwick and Coventry.
White ball.
Less than 6 minutes left of this quarter.
Okay, substitute for Coventry. It's important when you're coming into the game to communicate with whoever is being substituted so that you know who you're defending. It's a block, but it's a white ball in the end. So we've got 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Between the players.
So he got called for being in the paint too long. It is something you do have to be careful of when you're big, just not staying too long in the paint. That's a decent block there from Coventry. Unfortunately, the wrong pass.
They were able to steal it back.
It's actually these plays that can make or break, really. It can make the difference. And you've got to start cutting down on those unforced errors.
The way Warwick so easily takes possession of this ball is beyond me.
So I believe that technical foul was just called there. I might be wrong, but I think that's what happened. So Warwick are going up for some free throws. And we've had a substitution.
Very clean shot. Warwick 25, Coventry 28.
Just got to calm things down now, I think. And again, just know that we know how to play together. Keep communicating. Sometimes the refereeing calls can be frustrating, but you can't let it affect the way that you play. Some great defensive pressure there.
Less than 4 minutes on the clock.
Coventry still ahead.
And he's still able to make the shot.
Yeah, there was a lot of noise, right? But
a lot of distraction.
I think Warwick are very focused. They might well be behind, but for me they feel like the stronger team at the moment.
Definitely agree. And he's able to get it again, leaving a 1-point difference between Warwick and Coventry. Things are getting really steep out here.
He's actually got 3 free throws now, so this could make it level.
And he's able to do it. Warwick and Coventry are both at a tie at the moment. Less than 3 minutes to go of this quarter.
Just over 3 minutes.
Just over 3 minutes.
I think we've seen a few of those now, a few sort of fakes and then shots and then the blocks. So I think maybe a little bit of a different strategy in terms of the shooting close to the basket. I think maybe we need to get the kind of quick layup.
Will 3 minutes be enough for Coventry to retaliate and get back?
Crowd are quite quiet now, though. It feels like everyone's really focused in here.
Yeah. With the scoreboard looking like that, I mean, I would be too. And Coventry is able to make that shot. Will they be able to make it again? No.
That's gone ahead by 1.
Warwick has one up.
It was a nice mid-range floater there.
This has definitely kind of boosted their confidence.
So we've got Coventry substitution, Warwick substitution. There's a foul on our player, so he's gone up for a couple of shots.
Warwick has very fierce playing style as well.
Yeah, they're fast, they're athletic. They seem to communicate well with one another. But so do Coventry. So we're level now. There was no need to foul there. He didn't foul, but a good long arm up just to make sure that he wasn't getting that 3-point shot off cleanly.
There's something so satisfying about the way we keep going at each other neck and neck.
Yeah, and we're drawing fouls at the moment, which is really beneficial. So we've got another 2 shots at the line.
I feel like the nerves are starting to kick in.
So unfortunately missed those 2 free throws and didn't get that dunk. So back on defense for Coventry. That's a good rebound. That was a necessary rebound and a great pass. And a really lovely dunk.
Coventry was able to retaliate. Putting us in the lead once more by 2 points.
I think there is some frustration from Coventry side for not necessarily getting the calls from the ref. But sometimes it's just not a foul.
And now they're back in a tie again. This has been happening every few minutes.
So that was the right shot. He was going for the 3. I think that's the passion and that's the desire to get the ball.
Yeah. We've got 46 seconds left. Will anything change?
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's definitely enough time to. A good catch there from Coach Rob. That's plenty of time to for one team to dominate. We're neck and neck at the moment, but let's see how it goes.
So much power in that pass right there.
Hey. That was just an immediate reaction. Hey, look, the ball's coming at you. Okay, so we've got 21 seconds left on the clock. 12 on shot clock, but they've just stolen the ball. It's a lovely no-look pass. That's the first time in the game they've gone ahead.
Yeah. Warwick is now ahead of Coventry by 2 points. Warwick 34, Coventry 32, and now it's the end of the second quarter.
So we go into the half with Warwick ahead by 2.
And Coventry has to retaliate sooner or later, or the game might not be in their favor anymore.
That's right. It's a great game. Great energy. We'll see what happens when they come back. Coventry are being booed by Warwick.
What a crowd we have out here tonight.
And we'll see how it goes in the second half, but we'll be back with you guys shortly.
And we are back for the third quarter, I believe.
That's right, back for the third quarter. So the guys are all just warming back up again. Great thing about this court is there's actually there's a place to sort of go off to, so they've been able to sort of collect their thoughts, probably have a chat with coach, talk between themselves as well about how they felt the first half went.
Change the tactics a little bit.
It's really important actually between players that they do communicate and you know, say what people are doing right, yes, but also tell them potentially what they're doing wrong. It does really help to have, I think anyway, people who are able to observe what you're doing or not doing, what you could be doing better, because it helps you to potentially improve.
And they can get their head in the game and be able to make amends for all the mistakes, see if they can come out on top, especially when it comes to Coventry right now, who are 2 points behind Warwick. Warwick do have the advantage.
So how does this kind of basketball compare to any basketball you've seen in the US in your time of living there?
I feel like this is very similar to something that I've watched before. It is. Considering the fact that it is a UK canonized basketball team, I just feel like with things like basketball that I think originate like in America or more popular in America, this is pretty close.
Yeah,
it's
great to hear.
It's kind of the same with American football to me.
Right.
I did watch a American football game here, but by a UK team, and it was pretty close as well. So.
Okay, and that was a Varsity game?
It wasn't, but it was a Coventry game.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Coventry. Yeah.
So I think one thing to note, something we discussed off camera, although we're not on camera, but you know what I mean. You guys know what we mean. Is the international flavour actually within our teams. I would guess the same is true for Warwick, but definitely for Coventry men's, Coventry women's, we have a lot of international players from Portugal, Spain, Latvia, Poland, obviously from around the UK. We've got American, and probably other places. I think we've got Bulgaria, maybe a little bit further afield too. So it brings a nice diversity to the way of playing, because actually British basketball has quite a particular style. I feel like, especially the university players going into the NBL, so the National Basketball League in England, it adds that extra element, and I think extra flair too, especially the European players.
It definitely does. Looks like we're about to resume. Coventry and Warwick seem ready right now. So let's see what the third quarter holds for us.
So we're going to start strong, keep that strong defense. I think we've got to close down any of their three-point shooters, but we've also got to convert more. You know, Warwick actually got quite a lot of blocks in that first half, and we need to kind of stop that from happening. Okay, so Warwick ball.
Speed at which Warwick is running right now.
That was a great block. Yeah. That was a really nice assist, but unfortunately Blackie just couldn't convert. But he's back on defense, trying to make up for that. And that's a decent Coventry crowd there, and a really nice no-look pass from Elvis. And he was going in for the dunk, but
unfortunately, he didn't follow through. I feel like they entered this half with a lot of steam.
Coventry?
Yeah, Coventry definitely did.
So we've got two free throws. We've got to try and convert more of these free throws in this game.
Hopefully, this is going to help level it up. And it did.
It was testing. but the ball eventually went down.
Yeah. It was very anticlimactic, actually.
Okay, that levels things up. Yeah.
We're now 34 Warwick, 34 Coventry. Knowing how Warwick's been playing so far, they're not going to hesitate to fight back.
That wasn't the best handoff from that Warwick player. That was a nice step to the side and a well-deserved 3 points. But unfortunately for Coventry, that means that they're on the back foot again. So screen. That's another 2 free throws for Coventry, but unfortunately one of the Warwick players is
injured or
is down. Hopefully he'll be okay. I think he might be substituted off.
Yeah, he looks like he is going through a lot of pain at the moment. Injury to the leg.
Could have been that he sort of rolled his ankle. Hopefully he'll be okay. Okay, I think it's time now for Coventry to sort of close out more on what Warwick are doing. And convert as many of these free throws as they can possible.
Will there be a shot at redemption?
I love it, you make it sound so dramatic.
Yeah, and there was a shot at redemption. Warwick 37, Coventry 35. So there's some pushing going on?
There's a reach,
Okay.
unfortunately. So it's going to be a red ball, but no shots, so just back on defense for Coventry. There was a nice two, good play.
Coventry really needs to up the antics if they want to be able to win this
Again,
game.
they're getting the blocks and not necessarily from the tallest of players. So we have to look at what we're doing when we're trying those sort of closer shots.
Warwick is eating these shots up at the moment.
Yeah.
Coventry could slowly be losing confidence, but let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Well, that 7-point advantage that Warwick have will be giving them confidence, and of course their crowd is a lot bigger.
And then the fact that it's also a home game, as you've mentioned previously.
That's right. Got Coach Rob on the side shouting instructions at his team. So let's see what they can do. Warwick are making a substitution. And we're still quite early in the second half.
Yeah.
That's 2 and the free throw. That's good play.
Yeah.
He didn't get it in originally, but
It managed to go in the second time.
got it back up. And that's where it's important. You have to be strong. I mean, he wasn't alone there trying to get his own rebound. He was up against a couple of defenders.
Coventry is now 5 points behind, I believe. He wasn't able to make the shot, but let's hope that he's going to be able to do it. unfortunately, he wasn't able to
Unfortunately
make
not, but we've got the rebound and that's a three-point attempt. And the Coventry fans have really enjoyed that.
Exactly what we needed to get our confidence back up.
That's right. Now, strong defense. A bench who are all together and supporting their team. And we need to get this over that halfway line before 8 seconds. It was a bit too strong, and I think he's slightly embarrassed that it's still a white ball. So that was not the best pass in, but also very good concentration there from Warwick. So the screen's coming from the player, and good passing.
Good throw as well.
So that's Coventry ball, and it's going to be a substitution for Coventry. The point guard is calling the play.
It would have been great if that went in.
It was a decent shot, but no, just didn't fall, and the rebound by the Coventry player wasn't converted. And it's the Warwick end-line ball. And they haven't actually scored for some time now, so I think Warwick are going to want to get a few points on the board. Somebody needs to go and defend that guy. And I'd say that's probably quite lucky, really, that
We weren't able to get it through.
yeah, looks like we've got an injury.
On the arm, I believe.
Yeah, looks like his shoulder, so I think we'll be substituting him, and hopefully he'll be okay.
He's literally wincing over there right now.
So we actually weren't able to find out whether Warwick, Coventry weren't in the previous Varsity. I don't know if anybody knows. Maybe you can put it in the comments.
Want to know their history or whether they've had their own rivalry in the past? Because we already know that about the women's team, but the injury is looking pretty serious right now.
I think it always feels really bad to sort of see a player on the side, on the court, injured.
Definitely.
I think you can feel quite helpless when that happens. So how do you feel Coventry will sort of come out of this once the time up is done and they bring on a new player?
Coventry needs to kind of put in a little bit more effort, a little bit more steam. They should be able to bounce back, maybe, by the time they replace the player, depending on the drive, honestly.
Sometimes breaks like this in the game sort of force things to go in one direction that you wouldn't necessarily expect. The players they sort of still need to keep warm. They still need to keep their focus, and it can come down to which team have done that during a break. It may well be that for Coventry, because they do know that one of their players is injured, that it fuels them on even more.
Yeah, to do a better job. And,
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 2 points down. It's really not.
The way Warwick is playing.
It's very competitive.
Yeah.
So they're not 15, 18. They're not trailing 20 points. So they're definitely still going to want to win this and hopefully win it by a good amount of points and not necessarily on the buzzer in the fourth at the end.
It should be easy to bounce back.
And how about Warwick? What do you think there?
Warwick is playing a very competitive game right now. They're not letting up. They're not letting anything slip from them. They have great possession of the ball. And their blocks are also really good. So,
yeah,
it could favor them. This game could favor them. This quarter could. But let's just hope, for our sake, supporting our team, that they're going to be able to either catch up or change tactics.
So I know that you guys can't necessarily see, but we do have a player down still injured, just getting some treatment at the moment, and everyone's just making sure that he is safe. And
he's been out there for a while, so it seems like it could be a bit serious. The Warwick players look pretty at ease right now, smiles on their faces.
So we'll come back to you with some commentary when the game is about to resume. Okay, so it's really good to see the players back up, and we'll be starting the game again.
Looks like they're just re-energizing right now.
So we're just over 4 minutes into the third quarter. Still lots of basketball to play. Everyone seems really focused,
Level-headed and all.
coaches, players, refs, fans, commentators. We're all focused. Okay, so it's Coventry inbound in the ball. Okay, let's see how we start this.
Seems a lot more intense at the moment. A close. And Coventry ended up making
That was an important
shot.
2 points.
I think it's all they needed to kind of boost their confidence and to set the right tone coming back into it.
Yeah, so we've gone for the 3, didn't quite get that, got the rebound, got the 2. And now we're going to keep this defense strong, try not to concede any points on this play.
The crowd is also contributing to the...
That's fantastic. So 3 seconds, 3-second violation, so the player was in the paint for too long. Let's see what we can do on this play. So, we've got 5 minutes left of the third quarter. A strong move to the basket, but direction of the ball wasn't quite right. So, some fast passing from Coventry. We've got a screen coming. Good steal, and this is going to be quite nice.
Be able to make it. And Coventry are able to stop that once more.
It's a lovely dunk there from Zaki. Hyping up the Coventry crowd.
42 Warwick, 44 Coventry.
And another steal there. It's really important.
Will they be able to replicate it?
Again, just the direction of that ball. I mean, it's an awkward angle to try and make that layup.
And they were able to replicate it almost immediately.
So 3 Warwick should probably check the scoreboard.
They're even chanting it right now. I love the energy of the crowd. I literally do.
It's good vibes, right?
It's good vibes.
I wish we could have one of those cameras on the actual crowd like they have in the NBA.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Heaps of fun.
Warwick taking a timeout to assess the situation. They're not knocked off too badly, but knowing how they've been playing, they want to be on top. They don't want to be lacking even by a point.
No. I mean, we spoke about how both teams were going to respond after the injury and the time that took to sort of get back on the court, and I'm really pleased with how Coventry have composed themselves. It is really difficult when one of your teammates goes off like that.
Yeah.
It can be quite disconcerting. But they seem really focused, and good couple of steals, good rebounding. We've missed a couple of shots, but we've managed to convert more.
Yeah.
And the crowd are going to help too, so hopefully they keep up the sound.
They've been setting the tone all night. Yeah. Oh.
The 3-point attempt.
Looks like the first one as well.
In some ways, like with the girls' game, it was third quarter, the ball's going in and out of the basket. The deep three.
We've got less than 4 minutes left of this quarter.
So I think the pass there could have been a bit better. He's quite a tall player. But it was the right shot. Just not able to convert that time. So we've got to get back on defense. Good strong passing from Warwick. But they just can't quite get it down at the moment.
To get position of the ball.
The Warwick bench trying to rile up their fans, get that noise going. Travel has been called for Coventry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Coach Rob is definitely not happy at this particular stage with perhaps some of the calls that are being made. But we persist, and still 5 points up. That was a lovely assist and a really, really nice layup. So if we can just continue this way for the last minute 45 of this quarter, I think it will really build Coventry's confidence even more.
Definitely.
So unfortunately, it looks like we have another player that might have injured themselves. So we'll probably have a substitution on the Warwick side.
I wonder how that's going to change the game once more. Another substitution, another injury, another moment for them to kind of reassess.
It may well be that he just has cramp at the moment, which will probably be better than an actual injury, but we'll see how this pans out. So I believe that Warwick have a player coach. I'm pretty sure that coach and coach were speaking, but one of them is on the court and one of them is off the court. Okay, so we've got 2 free throws. Give us your prediction.
I'm probably gonna get 1 out of 2 or 2 out of 2. Maybe 1 out of 2. Maybe 1 out of 2.
Okay. So your prediction is 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
I can't guess because we've already just had one of the shots, but I hope he doesn't get either.
I'm gonna stick with my prediction.
For Coventry.
That's 1. And it seems like I'm right.
Shame we didn't agree upon a prize. Maybe I'll get you a t-shirt. I'll get you a full Coventry t-shirt.
I like that.
Lots of noise now from the Warwick fans. That is a lovely 3 points.
And Coventry's able to really show through. They're able to give Warwick enough of a gap to boost their confidence, build it back up, and get Warwick a little bit shaky. Oh. We have less than 57 minutes. 57 seconds, sorry. 50 seconds. Okay, cool.
So it's Coventry's ball, he's calling the play. Got a white substitution. Reds are still playing defense. And it's a decent gap now. Not enough to be comfortable, but enough to, I think, end this quarter with confidence.
More than enough. Down to a couple of seconds. This was just the wake-up call that Coventry needed.
Got 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Warwick is able to score.
Yeah, with 2 seconds on the shot clock. That was actually a lovely,
Very impressive.
lovely 2-point shot.
Wow. Warwick 45, Coventry 52. And just like that, 3 points.
During
the end of the third quarter. They really are during the clock. Impressive game.
So we're 45 to 55.
Yeah.
10 points up, and we've got 1 quarter left to go.
The determining quarter that will literally make or break everything. We will rejoin you once we get back for the final quarter.
Check the scoreboard.
And we are back for the final quarter of the game. I'm joined here with Verity. It's been a game, hasn't it?
It has been a game. I feel like it's been, and it continues to be actually, really close, really competitive. Everybody seems very focused. And It does feel like it could go either way so far.
This might just be the most tension we've felt, or that the players have felt in this final quarter.
It was a quick pass, quick shot. That doesn't always pay off. Sometimes you actually do need to take a bit more time to make sure the shot goes off correctly. I'm going to guess though from that first play from Warwick that maybe that might be their idea to try and get those quick threes off, even though that didn't convert.
And Coventry are able to get another shot. They are now two more points for Warwick. Warwick 45, Coventry 57. The fierceness at which the players are playing is admirable.
You're going to continue to see quite passionate play, I think. So there was another quick three attempt, just not quite enough power there, which is in our favour. Not in theirs.
No.
So
they regained possession of the ball.
Yeah, Coventry were really squeezed then, and I think the ball almost went in the bin.
I saw that.
So 12 points ahead, Coventry. Sorry about that, Warwick, but we hope that it continues in this direction.
Definitely. The anticipation, the adrenaline. And
Really good, strong
does it
play.
again.
Yeah, good strong play. Another 2 points on the board.
Warwick isn't having any of it right now. Wow.
It's the right shot, but unfortunately
The positioning.
not quite the right positioning of the ball. And Warwick back on offense, calling the plays. I mean, you'll see that obviously they have a mixture of different size players, but it does look like their team are slightly smaller than ours, and I think in basketball that does tend to give some kind of advantage.
Yeah, definitely does.
It feels like that's a slightly unfortunate call, but when you block the ball from behind the player, it can tend to be that you get called for that, even if you do feel like you've actually just got ball and you haven't actually touched the player. So, 2 shots.
A very clean shot as well by the Warwick player. Will he be able to do it again? Small but mighty, he does it again.
So Warwick is still down by 12. Got 7 minutes left of this game. Four seconds left on the shot clock, and 2. It's really important that the players are aware of that shot clock.
And what is the result?
So on plays like that, he had 4 seconds left to go. Just making sure that he got into the right position and took the right shot. So we've got a substitution for Coventry. And also for Warwick.
They might want to bring their big guns into the final minute.
They need something, that's for sure. So they're down by 14. Still a fair bit of the game to play. I mean, we're conceding fouls at the moment. Those can be easy 2 points to make.
Well, that's nice to make it.
Got another Coventry substitution that the fans are happy about.
I had a feeling there were too many nerves, and that was what was going to prevent him from being able to score it.
Got a lot of noise from the Coventry fans, so that probably doesn't help him.
He did end up getting this one, though.
It looks like it's three free throws.
3. But even at that, it's highly unlikely, and he misses it. I love the way the music kind of like helps to highlight this moment. Another point for Coventry.
Yes, another 2 points on the board. I think he felt it was a little unfair not getting the and one. Looked to me from here, you know, being up high that he was touched on the arm when he was shooting, but there we go. And that's a steal. And these players are quite tall, so when you get a ball being thrown that low, it can be a bit difficult to pick it up. Okay, white ball.
There he goes. Close one, but still a miss.
Great pass though, and that was also a really, really good pass. The difference there was he was actually able to convert it.
So right now, Warwick 51 and Coventry is 63. There is still that fair advantage. If we keep...
So that's 2 points off the glass. Nothing wrong with that.
If we keep up playing like this, we might be able to survive the remaining 5 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got 5 minutes left in the game.
The retaliation just keeps coming back to back to back with Warwick.
So you notice there with two of the shorter players that angled bounce pass was really important. If they'd made a pass kind of a bit higher up, maybe it wouldn't have worked out so well. So it's important to know one another, how you play, how you receive passes, and that works for them. We have a substitution for Warwick. So, red ball. Are you entertained by this game?
Extremely. My blood is literally boiling.
Good. Got a nice loud Coventry crowd, even though I'd say there's probably we probably make up about less than half of
Warwick's crowd?
Yeah, I think maybe
like we're almost
maybe
equal,
Warwick
though.
are 2/3 and we're 1/3, but
Together we have the right amount of...
we've got the right amount of sound
Yeah,
and
sound and-
team spirit, yeah.
Oh, so he has a third one.
I wasn't quite sure there whether maybe one of the players stepped out too early.
He was able to get the first shot. So, almost just 4 minutes left in the final quarter. The anticipation, the anxiety. Who will come out victorious?
Really strong play. And, intelligent passing there. You could see that Zaki couldn't quite find a way to get the right shot off, so he made sure that he found one of his players. And that's an offensive foul. So, again, really good for Coventry.
3 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock. Warwick 54, Coventry 67.
Coventry applauding their players. We have a timeout. So, 3.5 minutes left. Coventry up by 13.
13 is quite a lot. And I don't know if they're going to be able to...
Still scope for Warwick to come back. We're not quite at the point yet in the game where you would say it's a foregone conclusion that Coventry are going to win. So they really do have to keep focused.
Let's hope that things either remain the same or that Coventry will continue to one-up them every single time they score.
Excuse the language if you heard that in the background. Okay, we're coming back. The vibes are good. Yeah,
very intense.
Let's see how this last 3.5 minutes plays out. Good feelings if you're a Coventry fan right now. Maybe not so good feelings if you're a Warwick fan. Another strong play, another 2 points on the board. How do you feel watching this?
I feel amazing watching this at the moment, only because my supporting team is winning, and it's just such a good feeling. Because if it was the other way around, I'm telling you, I would literally fainted or something. 2 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock.
Yep, lovely blocks there. Fell short on that shot attempt.
Speed.
Just didn't quite pay off in the end, but again it was the right shot to make.
Almost looked like it was gonna go in for a second.
So that's the Warwick ball. We've got Coach Rob on the side doing a little dance. The dance of frustration, I believe. And Warwick just look like they're kind of collecting themselves to set up their play.
The question is, will they be able to get enough points to bring themselves back into the game?
I think this is where our defensive pressure is so important. These 2 points, they rack up, and if you're not letting them get those in,
it becomes hard for them.
It's been very hard, and the ball there was thrown away, but I think we could see what he was trying to do there with the assist to a dunk, but I don't think his teammate was looking for that.
impressive. Impressive shot by Warwick.
Yep.
Warwick
Again, a
56.
strong play to the basket. And finally got those two down.
Yes. But
You were telling us the score though.
oh no, yeah. Warwick 56, Coventry 69. We've got a minute 31 seconds on the clock. What can they possibly do to get themselves out of this?
I'm pretty sure as well that anybody that's listening to this, watching this, is Team Coventry, and if you're not, we're really sorry that we're so biased.
You're on the wrong team.
But this is Sport Coventry channel, so
Yeah,
what can you do?
our bias is justified here. So.
But it's all good vibes. Are you going to any other games?
I'm
over
going
Varsity?
to a volleyball and a dodgeball game, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow.
Yep.
And I think I'm supposed to be doing the same thing I'm doing right now, so
Great.
I'm
So,
looking forward to it.
more commentating.
Yeah, more commentating. I actually like this. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm having fun too, but I'm as I'm an assistant coach for basketball, I don't know how good I would be with dodgeball and volleyball. I think I wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, I'll stick to the basketball.
A minute 31 seconds. They're about to get back on. They're back on.
Again, it's not foregone conclusion. But 13 points is not too big a deficit, but like with the girls, unless something goes dramatically wrong, I think that we're getting closer to that win.
Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully the Coventry crowd is going wild. So close. You can almost taste it.
Yeah. And we're at the free throw line for 2, I believe.
This could just help secure. And he's able to make it again. Wonderful.
It's a decent scoring game. I mean, for those that did watch the girls' game, it was sort of a lower scoring game, but it was also a lot closer, I think. In the first few minutes, that is. I think after that point, it was quite clear that Coventry girls were going to win. I think this one has been a really close game up until this fourth quarter.
Definitely. Just as they were about to.
So the refs are just figuring out what that call actually was. It is important actually at times when maybe there's not a consensus, that they do talk about what they've seen and sort of make a decision on what the call is. And I mean, in this game now, I don't think it's going to make that much difference. But in some games where it's neck and neck, it really does make the difference.
We have this player back again.
Lots of noise from the Coventry fans. Trying to distract, but it didn't work out that time. Okay, so we've got a new player on.
Number 22 runs so fast.
Yes.
Did it work? Did you see it? No. We are, wow.
So, 50 seconds away.
Yeah. That is something, definitely. The seconds are literally depleting before our eyes.
It's important to maintain focus though. I mean, 47 seconds in a basketball game is a significant amount of time. So
Let's just see about that.
yeah. That was a nice three. So, you know, that brings it down to 10 with 37 seconds to go.
And we're able to retaliate instantaneously. Coventry 72, Warwick 60.
With a dunk.
A dunk.
If you guys didn't catch that, it was a good dunk.
Wow, 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh. What's going on?
It's a bit of love and a bit of respect for the players.
Oh, all right.
We've got a couple of substitutes. We've got our player that was down injured, who's come back on for the last 17 seconds. And so that's good to see. You know, that's really nice to see. So just kind of, there's no point playing now.
There's no point. Let's wait till the final second
To say, check
the scoreboard. Coventry University have won their second game of the night.
60-72. Well done,
What a
Coventry
night it
men
has been.
and Coventry women.
It's been a real confidence booster for Coventry right now. Warwick did play an amazing game tonight. We have to give them that. But at the end of the day, there's only one winner, and that happens to be Coventry University. Coventry Flames were literally on fire tonight, telling Warwick to check the scoreboard.
That's right. So that's good. Nice respect from both teams. The Warwick fans are clapping the teams. The Coventry fans are waving to the Warwick fans.
This was like the most exhilarating thing I've experienced in a long time.
So well done, Coventry.
Yeah,
and
well done.
we hope that you've enjoyed this transmission.
Yeah, let's call it that. We hope that all of you have a great night, and we will see you next time.
See for dodgeball, I think.
Dodgeball,
or volleyball.
yeah.
So stay
And
tuned
volleyball.
for Sport Coventry.
I'm Naya.
I'm Verity, and this has been Sport Coventry for Coventry men's basketball.
Good night.